Greetings, everyone. We know that our chat groups are dominated by the Zimbabwean elections. It's interesting the issues that you are raising in our chat groups, though our chat groups of the Zimbabwe community in South Africa remain apolitical, but we see a lot of interest in discussing the issues that relate to Zimbabwe, particularly the elections. So continue discussing those issues. They help a lot of people, they help all of us, because the task of building Zimbabwe is with us. So we are the people that need to build Zimbabwe. No one is going to build our economy for us. But the issue that we are discussing here is a reminder of the need to apply for the Zimbabwe exemption permits. For the holders of Zimbabwe exemption permits to apply for waivers and move to other visas. The VFS management did contact us. They are saying they've set up a bigger space in their center in Pretoria. If you have been going to Pretoria, you will notice that the space that had been allocated has been small. But now they've opened a bigger space to accommodate as many people as possible. But they are worried, just like us who are worried, that they seem to be slowed down in terms of the application of waivers and the visas. They are saying about so far about 50 to 60,000 people have submitted their applications. So if we are talking of 178,000, it means we are still left with close to 100,000 that have not applied. So the concern on their part is that people have relaxed. They might then have an influx of applications, people trying to apply when the deadline looms. As we get to December, many people will then begin to apply, which they will not be able to handle the pressure. So the request from them is that we should encourage you that apply while there's still time, so that we avoid the last minute rush. When we raised this issue some few weeks ago, the need for people to apply, some comrades came to my inbox saying, "Comrade Mapena, but what does the court say?" Let's just clarify this. The court, the High Court in Pretoria, said ZEP holders should remain in the Republic for a 12-month period from the date of the judgment. I think the date of the judgment was 28 June 2023, meaning that if for up to 28 June 2024, the ZEP are valid. But we then said, because the minister is challenging, it then suspends the implementation of the judgment. So we do not know what the courts are going to say. So we work in terms of what is there. If the court then says no, the minister, if they deny, for instance, the minister to appeal, and then say the judgment should stand, and then the minister must implement the judgment as it is going to be something different. But for now, we are working on the basis that the deadline is on the 31st of December 2023. This is why when most of you that were coming back from the elections in Zimbabwe were given up to 31st December 2023, because this is what immigration officials are told, that the grace period expires on the 31st December of 2023. Some might have been given days, maybe were given 3 weeks or 3 months. We've clarified this with the Department of Home Affairs. Remember, we did promise that we'll speak to the head of the border controls. They are saying that as far as they know, the deadline is 31st December 2023, meaning that your days only expire 31st December 2023. So you should not panic if you are given days that expire before 31st December. But for those that you are carrying 2 passports, you have your ZEP in the old passport that is a passport that has expired, and you have your new passport. Every time you get to the border, you need to carry those two, because you cannot at this stage apply for the sticker to be in the new passport. So Home Affairs is no longer issuing out ZEP stickers. So you just keep your carry your two passports, even if in the new passport they've given you days, but because you are on a ZEP, that will not lead to your being declared undesirable. That's what we understand from the Department of Home Affairs. So in this video, we want to encourage you that please do apply. We are planning also to do some roadshows so that we ensure that people do apply, those that are holders of ZEP, so that they move to other visas, they submit their waivers. And then for those that gave us their details, remember, you have been giving us details. We've been talking to them, like yesterday, Monday, we're talking to them on how far they are. They are busy processing those applications for people that applied in 2022. You might not have received your email now to say your outcome is ready for collection. We hope that in the next few days or so, you are going to receive it, because we had to speak to them yesterday after we took a break because of the elections, because we had to go to Zimbabwe and so forth. So the whole week we're not communicating with anyone because of us being in Zimbabwe, coming back and so forth. So, but we are back to ensure that those that applied in 2022, they do get their outcomes in time, so that they also apply for visas. Then there are some people which is worrying. I was talking to some yesterday. Someone says, Comrade Mapena, I want to send you a waiver, my waiver, for you to check if it is authentic. We do not verify waivers ourselves. We've always said that you submit your waiver through VFS. I mean, your waiver application through VFS. We are not trained to verify whether the waiver that you have received is authentic or not. The reason being is that some people go to lawyers. They pay the lawyers for them to process their waiver applications, right? These individuals, the applicants, they do not submit at VFS. They submit it through lawyers. Then the lawyers will say they have submitted, then they call you to their law chambers to come and pick up your waiver, right? And once the person has picked up the waiver, then they come to us to say, Comrade Mapena and your team, please verify if the lawyers have given me an authentic waiver. We have no capacity to do so. You do not go through lawyers. You can go through lawyers for them to assist you to apply, or through many people. There are many agents. Some people have, they are now running businesses of assisting Zimbabweans. There is nothing wrong with that. We have said in previous videos, if someone says, pay me 300 rand, I will assist you with your application, there is nothing wrong. But make sure that this person that is assisting you is not the ones that submits on your behalf. The person only assists you to do the online application. It is you as the applicant that take your documents and submit at VFS. Assuming you were to come to me to say, Comrade Mapena, assist me to apply. Once I've assisted you, I have no right to take your documents and submit on your behalf. You do the submission yourself. Now, if you find yourself having asked someone to submit on your behalf, you are likely to get something which is fake. And they do not ask us to verify. Like I'm saying, we do not have capacity to verify if the outcome that you have is authentic or not. Please like this video, circulate as widely as possible. Kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you are on TikTok, please do follow us. I am Mabuto Nicholas Mapena. Otherwise, have a great week ahead.